Alright, the the level 50 Astrologian quest, and I believe this starts the Heavensward Astrologian quest line, although they kind of muddled it a little bit because Astrologian was introduced in Heavensward as far as I know. Whatever. Is Sharlayan Ascending, given to us by Jannequinard. We are at the top of the observatorium in the observatorium little town, or what's the word, like a fortress kind of thing, a keep, a fortified area. Anyway, Leveva and Quimperine are here as well. Here we go. Somebody else just pulled up on a horse. We have a cutscene. Now that Forlemort has so graciously agreed to discontinue his meddling in our affairs, I believe we may find our peers and colleagues more receptive to our proposals. Perhaps I shall begin with another trip to the vault to inquire about them reconsidering my petition to grant Lady Leveva the opportunity to speak with the conclave. She nods to him. We all have our strengths, Jannequinard, and none will deny yours is convincing seemingly sane people to do your bidding. Mercy here is a testament to that. I look forward to hearing of your progress. As for myself, there are still some questions I need answered. The first being, how exactly did Forlemort come into contact with the Sharlayan assassins? She looks to Quimperine. Quimperine, attend me. I wish to visit Foundation and learn if there have been any sightings of suspicious foreigners. He nods. Jannequinard turns to me. Might I suggest that Mercy do the same here at the observatorium? Perhaps a second call on our new ally will help mine uncle recall aught he may have permitted. Perhaps a second call on our new ally will help mine uncle recall aught he may have pretermitted. What the fuck is that word? Pretermitted? Okay. Come on. Like, I'm pretty good at English. This is retarded. Sorry, ridiculous. My bad. Pretermitted. To omit or neglect something, but in a legal context, it most often refers to a pretermitted heir. So someone who's intentionally left out of a will. Gosh. Perhaps a second call on our new ally will help mine uncle recall aught he may have pretermitted in the heat of the previous moment. It's like neglected to say. Like intentionally neglected to say. Oh, whatever. We mount up and go down the stairs one level to Forlemort. 7 hells! I rue the day I ever see another Sharlayan. Please, I've done all you asked. What more do you want from me? Blood? Or are you simply here to boast? Or mayhap you wish to know how the Sharlayans came to be involved in my scheme? Ha! I thought as much. If it was so important, why didn't your lady Leveva ask me earlier? Her head is so far in the stars, she fails to see what unfolds around her on the ground. The truth is, it was never my scheme in the first place. It was the Sharlayans. They came to me not long after Professor Mace's ship was diverted to Thanalin. Yes, I said diverted. The pirates in the Strait of Merlthor, the magically manipulated storms off the Rotano, all were staged to prevent your friends from ever arriving. But when they did, the Sharlayans were forced to change their plans. They required help hiring local hands discreetly, something they could not do as foreigners. I agreed to lend them my aid because I felt we both stood to benefit from the disappearance of Jannequinard and that foul chit. Chit. C-H-I-T. Chit. It still sounds like shit, but chit. Is Leveva the foul chit he speaks of? At the bottom of this observatorium, I'm sorry, I was in the water, my bad, is Edmel, the chief astrologian. There is rarely a day when he isn't meeting with visitors from across the realm and beyond. Why, this past moon, he has been entertaining guests with very distinct markings on their faces. I asked Lord Forlemort whence they hailed, and he only answered the north. We go back to Ishgard. They're taking the hobbits to Ishgard. See, I can so very easily just craft. But they're item level 125. That's the thing. I can either craft item level 115 accessories to wear now, which, I mean, would be a huge boost. It would be a huge boost. I really probably should. Should I do that, or should I craft the level 52 item level 125 and just get, like, I'm not going to be doing anything. I don't think they make the level 51 like the Dusk Vigil. I don't think they make that so freaking difficult that you're, I don't think they do. Which one is this? An ice rondelle. See, a lot of these, I don't remember what they are. Some all, I think I remember, but the area, well, although I might get it mixed up. No, the area, yeah, there's, yeah, I don't know. The vault, I know for sure, but anyway, here's Jannequinard back at the Astrologian Athenaeum, I think it's called. Yeah, Athenaeum. To continue. The Sharlayans came to him. That can only mean, then, that mine uncle was only a pawn in a much larger game. A game that began long before we ever became involved. Think back, Mercy, the bandits in the Black Shroud, and those pirates you described that attacked you in Limsa Laminsa. They all had strange facial markings, as did our false astrologian. It is not much, but perhaps Lady Leveva will be able to make more sense of it all. Despite the time we have spent together, I have this feeling she has yet to be completely honest with us. Ah, but look at me. A beloved relative tries to have me killed, and the next day I begin doubting everyone. What a sad, sad state of affairs. Perhaps to clear my head, I should call on that fine young Viscountess visiting House Helenate from her family's stead in the Eastern Highlands. This information on Forlemort's associates should be relayed to Lady Leveva immediately. Would you be so kind? I seem to recall them saying they'd be questioning Highborn in the Pillars. Directly to the west. We have Quimperane. To continue. Milady, were you able to learn anything of import at the observatorium? I explained what I learned. Lord Forlemort was not the one to hire the Sharlayans? Lady Leveva will want to know. Lady Leveva? Lady Leveva! She was right here. He's shocked. We must find her. I would not think any harm could come to her here in the center of the Holy See, but then again, that is what we believed back at Camp Dragonhead. I shall search the Hoplon. Might I ask you to you search in the opposite direction near the last vigil? Let's say it's like this direction, right? Boom, boom, boom. It's not down, or it's not up. Is it up? Wait, is it up? That's why I have trouble navigating this place sometimes. An old world astrologian. Seems taken aback at my presence. Rogadin female. Big purple, like black mage hat, but purple in like purple robes. I'm sorry, I think you have mistaken me for someone else. I keep going. I find Leveva. We talk to her to continue. She's just kind of staring off to the south. Like out into the mist, or, well, whatever. Mercy, when you were speaking with Quimperane, someone approached me from behind and placed a dagger to my back. I had no choice but to be led silently away. Luckily, my assailant let down his guard when we arrived in the shadows, and I was able to deliver him a swift kick to the groin. I've been running ever since. Does my computer screen have a thing, or is that like a lip piercing? Oh, God, my computer screen. Okay, that was weird. It looks like she has a lip piercing all of a sudden. So Forlemort wasn't the architect of this scheme to drag me back to Sharlayan after all. I had my suspicions. I was a fool to believe they would simply let me leave. Do you recall when I mentioned there were people in the old world intent on hoarding our nation's knowledge? A little bit, yeah. Well, it appears that my efforts to train you in Jannequinard have attracted their ire. Mercy, allow me to apologize. I have not been wholly frank with you about my reason for visiting Eorzea. The truth is, I came here because of my father. My father dreamed of rekindling the Holy See's interest in Sharlayan astrology, believing that it would be of great benefit to the embattled people of Ishgard. He came here several moons after I was born, intending to remain for only a season. However, he never made the return journey. His dream was left unrealized, and his newborn daughter left without a father. Never once did I meet him, but every night when I look to the stars, I know that those are the same skies he, too, gazed upon, the same skies he used as his strength and guide. It was only natural that I follow in his footsteps, in spite of the objections from my mother, who did not wish to see her only daughter lost as well. And here I am in Eorzea, almost 2 decades later, pursuing a dream my father never lived to realize, a dream that has become my own. A dream that has become my own. I don't know why I thought that. Okay. And now someone is trying to stop me. Well, just let them... sorry. Yeah, God, I'm so bad. I'm so sorry. Well, just let them try, I say. Just let them try. Quimperane and Jannequinard join us. Lady Leveva, a maiden of your beauty should not wander off without an escort. Monsters hide even in the shadows of the pillars. Maiden, flattery will earn you nothing, Jannequinard, but I will accept it nonetheless. Tell me, what did the vault say to our proposal? They accepted it. We have been given official permission by the Holy See to conduct a symposium on the wonders of Sharlayan astrology, with you as our guest speaker. Now come, we must hurry back to the Athenaeum and begin preparations. More than 15 summers to make ready for this moment, and now I only have a matter of days. I nod to him. He leaves the scene. It goes black. We go back. I can do this. No. Dang it. And Jannequinard took turn in the quest. Mercy, this has been a most beguiling past few moons. I must say, I truly did not expect the turns my fate has taken. I suppose that speaks much to my capacity as a reader of the heavens. Yeah, kinda. I am not blind to what goes on in Foundation, so I will not claim that my life is in any way difficult. But that does not mean I do not have my share of troubles, however trivial they may be. Being anything but first in line to a courtship is not all whores and rainbows. Okay, wow. I don't know that saying. The Count only truly cares about his newly appointed heir, just like the rest of my family. They expect great things from him. From me, they expect nothing. For a long time, I tried to prove that I could be as great as my cousin. It is why I went to Sharlayan. It is why I have tried to do things I had no business even trying. Then, once I realized no one was looking, I simply stopped caring, my actions becoming more and more outlandish, because at the end of the day, that is what everyone expected. But then you two walked through that door and helped me realize that maybe life is more than the coffin that has been fitted for me. Maybe the fate I believed was mine was not mine at all, and for helping me to see that, Mercy, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. 23,400 experience points, 683 gil. Next quest at 52. So yes, this was the start of the Heavensward Astrologian questline. As usual, Jannequinard and myself, thank you for watching. We do so hope you enjoyed. And we'll see you next time for whatever of mine you watch. Bye bye for now. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen.